good look at the nighttime skyline over St. Louis and Busch Stadium. Tonight, it's the home opener for this new season between the Baltimore Orioles and the St. Louis Cardinals. Stay tuned for Cardinals baseball. Next, stepping up to the plate, Nicky Abreu. He'll get us started in this one under the lights. And the first pitch of the ball game here is taken for a called strike one. And Harold, we take a look at the Cardinals entering play here tonight. All you can really say is they've been on one heck of a run.
They look like the best team in baseball right now. Every team sits out and says, can we win double digits in a row when you put your roster together? Can our rotation go through and win a couple games each? Well, that's what this club is doing right now. They're in double-digit territory of a win streak. And when you're doing that, you're doing everything right.
Jones.
Into the windup and the pitch. Adam Jones is in with one away now as he swings and misses here at strike one.
That's a good pitch right there. If that's any indication of the type of night he's going to have, if he's able to locate that two-seam fastball, they're going to have trouble hitting him.
I like that they went away with that pitch right there. They really tried to tie him up on that previous pitch, so he was probably what we call inside conscious. He didn't get a strike there, but I'm guessing he was looking for another ball in.
On to first, and there are two down. Here's Mark Trumbo now. First chance for him here in the top of the first with nobody on. Skied into straightaway right. Piscotty is going to have room out there as he puts this away. And that'll bring up Aledmus Diaz. He'll lead things off here in the bottom half of the first.
The shortstop,
Looks at a changeup right over the middle. The 0-1 on its way. A fastball right over the outside corner.
He's really put himself now in a position where he's got to battle. Took the first two strikes, didn't swing, and now you just grind out the AB.
And a diving try by Hardy, but he comes up empty, a base hit. So here in the first inning, the leadoff man's aboard to kick things off.
Batting second, center
First
fielder,
offering on its way. Dexter Fowler is at the plate as he watches ball one. The 1-0 pitch. Takes a high fastball for a strike. A runner at first with no outs here. No offer on that one. 2 balls and a strike. Runners going. Pitch inside. The throw. Throw down to second here is by him and into center field. Here comes the 3-1 pitch. Favorable call in there for a strike.
We're seeing quite a few pitches up from him right now, and that can obviously be dangerous. A called strike there, but he might need to lower his sights a little bit.
Here's Jed Jerko now. Batting average for him on the season, standing in the 320s entering action today. He'll start him here with a changeup, but it's taken for ball one. And that's inside and a bit low anyways. It's 2-0. Strike called, 2-1.
That's an impressive pitch right there. If you're willing to throw a changeup on 2-0, that tells me that's a pitch you feel really confident with.
Now he lifts a high pop-up, drifting into foul territory on the right side. Bohr is over, and he's got it for the first out of the inning. So coming to the plate, Yonder Alonso. He's got that average up near the 340 mark to start play, so he's liable to have an impact in this one as well. Davis will get there with ease as he puts it away for out number 2. Outfielder Stephen Piscotty the next to hit. He comes in hitting in the 370s for the season. Clearly always a threat with the bat. And that's in there for strike one. And this one gets away. So now 2 men in scoring position. Miley sets 1-1 on its way. Squared that one up just a little late. Ready to deliver the 1-2. Fastball stays way up that time for ball 2. Here's the pitch on 2-2. Now a swing and a weak little line drive over to first. But standing in, Justin Bohr. He'll look to get something going here in this scoreless ball game. Sends that one out of play for strike one. Another one fouled off, and he's quickly behind 0-2. Oh, and he dusted him off the plate that time. Some mind games being played now. It's 1-2.
What makes hitting so difficult is covering both sides of the plate. And that hard pitch right there that was inside makes it awfully tough now to cover both the inside and the outside part of the plate.
And a cut fastball here that he started off a bit too far inside. It nearly got him. And that misses for ball 4. So it's a leadoff walk here to start the second. Here's Chris Davis now. First chance for him here with a man on following the leadoff walk. And he gets ahead here with the fastball. Strike 1. The 0-1 pitch. Looking at a tough pitch called a strike.
Well, he finds himself down 0-2, but you know what? He looked at the first 2 pitches, but they're different pitches, both down. Good pitchers' pitches. Sometimes you got to tip your cap.
And this is taken in by Fowler for the first out. And he will scurry back to first as he'll think twice about trying to move up. Here's Jonathan Scope now. First swings for him in this one with a runner still at first and 1 gone. Heading out towards shallow right. Piscotty's there for it. And that's the second out of the inning. Here's the shortstop now, J.J. Hardy. The average for him entering play, not far north of 200. And the 34-year-old veteran looks at a called strike. It's 0-1. And this is fouled at the plate. Grounded down the third baseline. Peralta with a great stop. Hats off to that one. Here's Johnny Peralta now. He'll start things out here in a tie ball game.
Third baseman.
Grounded, foul.
Peralta.
Hands held high by Peralta. Now the pitch. Check swing, but he held up in time. Ball 1. From the windup, the 1-1 pitch. And the changeup is way low that time. Peralta waiting the 2-1. There's a changeup over the outside corner.
Well, that changeup right there sets up a lot of things. Now the count's 2-2. He can come back in with a fastball, and it's going to look like it's moving a little bit better. Or he can go back to that changeup.
He takes the turn and heads for second. And he'll pull into second here with nobody out. Striding into the box, Nick Hundley. He brings a stellar batting average into this one, just shy of 380 on the season. A runner at second, nobody out. Line foul up and over the Cardinal dugout. That misses, says the home plate umpire. 1-2. Where it misses, I'm not quite sure. Now the fastball is right by him as he swings and misses for the first out of the inning. He's set. Here it comes. Hit the other way out toward right field. Abreu sprinting after it. He makes the catch, and tagging is the runner from second. And he's up to third safely now with 2 gone in the inning. So striding in, Shane Gamble. First offering on its way. And that's swung on and fouled straight back. Now the 0-1. And here's a ball hit in the air. Abreu is there, and he puts this one away for the... Here's Chris Johnson now. He'll stand in to open things up here in the third.
Baseman Chris Johnson.
Hit fairly well out towards straightaway center. Fowler is right there, and it's a very quick out number 1. Here's the catcher, Wellington Castillo, and he is proving to be something of a non-threat with the bat in his hands this year. The average isn't pretty. And that's inside for a ball. 1-0.
Didn't catch the corner there, but you can see he was trying to jam him with that running action on that 2-seam fastball.
And they won't get him to chase the curveball in the dirt that time, and it's 2-0 now. 3-0 now.
Falling behind 3-0 to the wrong guy right here. You don't want to mess around with him. You know he's going to have the green light. If you throw one inside, he still might turn and burn.
And the Orioles have their first hit of the game. Striding in once again, Nicky Abreu. 0 for 1 for him here in this one. curveball looked at here for strike one.
Now, I'm sure these infielders know it, but this hitter can burn down the baseline. So if he puts a ground ball in play, the defense is going to have to make a perfect turn to turn two.
And Peralta will put this one away for route number 2. Stepping in and ready for another shot, Adam Jones. 0 for 1 here in the early going. Here's a two-seamer inside to start the at-bat. It's 1-0. A high fastball is in there.
Pretty adamant about working him inside right now. Back-to-back fastballs, and that one was able to find the zone.
Lofted in the air out toward right center. Piscotty is there, and he'll make. Digging in, Aledmus Diaz. He'll get us going in the home half of inning number 3. Now a changeup here to start things out, but that'll dip a bit too low, and it's 1-0. And he watches one miss outside. 2-0 now. From the windup, the 2-0 pitch. Outside, 3-0 now.
Well, knowing the threat this guy poses if he gets on base, I think the next pitch should be a challenge pitch. You don't want to give guys that can run a free chance to cause havoc out there, especially the leadoff guy.
Lifted in the air out towards left center. Davis arranged to his left as he tracks this one down in left center for the first down.
Fielder number 25.
Here's Dexter Fowler now.
Dexter Fowler.
Good swing, just got to try and straighten that one out. Fly ball out toward right field. Abreu has it in his tracks. He hauls it in without any trouble, and there are 2 away. Ready for another chance? Jed Jerko. He popped out in his first trip. And he takes ball 1. Bottom of inning number 3, 0-0 our score. And there's one well above the zone for a ball. Lifted in the air to right field. And he will get there to make the running play, and that will end the inning. Into the box, Mark Trumbo comes into this at-bat 0 for 1 in the ballgame.
Mark Trumbo.
And he'll start the inning with a pitch that misses off the plate. It's ball 1. Well, if you love pitching and defense, this has been a game for you. Are you happy with that, Dan?
I think this continues for a while, man.
1 sack as that ball is into the gap in right center. Should be good for at least 2 bases. And he will coast into second with a leadoff double. Digging in for his second at-bat, Justin Bohr. He drew a walk his first time up. They'll try and entice him with a high fastball, but he wouldn't commit. It's ball 1. For Trumbo, he's at second with his 4th double here on the season. That's inside. 2-0. 3-0 now.
He's gotten himself into a little bit of trouble out here. Middle of the order up in a run-scoring situation, and now he might have to challenge him. Going to have to make some good pitches here.
Called a strike, and it's full 3-2. Neither guy willing to give in, and the at-bat will continue. Working for the punch-out and the offering. Swing and a miss, and they'll come all the way back from 3-0 to punch him out. 1 away. Here's the first pitch to him. Chris Davis comes on with 1 away as he looks at a ball. It's 1-0.
Boy, good inside fastball right there. Trying to tie the hitter up, trying to keep him from getting those arms extended. A pitcher's pitch.
And did he go around? No, he did not. Ball 2. Called strike that time, and it's even at 2-2.
Well, I don't know what he was sitting on right there, but that's the pitch you want. You're heading the count, and you get a fastball right there, middle in. I don't know. I'd have had to swing at that.
Yeah, I think that's the idea, Matt, but he might spin to win if he starts looking for it in there.
And he lost him here on 3-2 as that pitch misses. It's ball 4. Jonathan Scope is in for the second time here as he looks at one outside. It's 1-0. And this one gets away. So now 2 men in scoring position. 2-0, here it is. Too tight with that one. 3-0. J.J. Hardy waits on deck. And he misses again. Ball 4. And that's back-to-back guys now that have reached base via the base on ball.
2. Shortstop, J.J. Hardy.
The throw will go to third. Throw won't get him. Here it comes, 1-0. Swing and a miss just behind a lively fastball.
Now, a mid-90s fastball is no joke, and that's proof right there.
Pitch is mishandled behind the plate, and it bounces away. The tag, and he is out at the plate. And so much for our first run of the ball game. Set to deal on a ball and 2 strikes. Look out. That one almost got away from him. 2-2 now.
Well, that'll wake everyone up. Anytime you buzz the tower like that, there's reason for people to start getting a little bit edgy. For the guy on the mound, this is one of those innings where nothing comes easy. He's thrown a bunch of pitches, and this AB hasn't been any different.
And a good effort as he's able to stick. Here's Yonder Alonso. He's 0 for 1 thus
Leading off
far.
for the Cardinal fourth, first baseman.
And he'll
Number
hold off on the
53.
slider here to start the at-bat. It's ball 1. And a strike to even the count. 1-1. And now a pitch on the way. And this is in the air down the left field line and into foul territory. Davis will get there as he makes the catch in foul territory for the first out.
Next for the Cardinals,
Outfielder
right
Stephen
fielder,
Piscotty the next to
Stephen
hit. 0 for
Piscotty.
1 for him here in this one. And no swing apparently. Ball 1. Into his windup. Here comes the 1-0. Good changeup that time, but he wouldn't bite on it. Down low, and the plot thickens here. 3-0. Line to the right side. Abreu is back in plenty of time to put this away, however, and there are 2
now
gone.
batting, third baseman, Johnny.
Looks like a lefty and a right-hander throwing in the Baltimore bullpen. Tried to stay back on the changeup there, but this is chopped foul at home plate. Chopped foul over towards the coaching box. The windup and the 0-2 pitch. And he comes back with a fastball. Strike 3. Here's Chris Johnson now. Comes into this
Leading off for
at-bat
the
0 for 1 in the ball
Third
game.
baseman, Chris
And he
Johnson.
starts the number 8 hitter with a strike. 0-1. The windup and the 0-1. Liner toward right center. That's his first base hit, making 1 for 2 now. Digging in to try it again.
Now batting,
Wellington Castillo. 1 for 1
Wellington
after a single
Castillo.
his first time up. Curveball looked at here for strike 1. Throw over to first. And he can't get back in time, and he is out at first. No runs, 3 hits, and no errors for the Orioles so far. High in the air and drifting out to shallow center. Fowler comes on now and makes the catch in shallow center for round number 2.
Now batting,
Ready
right
once
fielder,
again, Nicky Abreu.
Abreu.
He's 0 for 2 thus far in this one. And here's a ball hit in the air. Diaz is there, and they go down in a hurry. Stepping into the box, Nick Hundley. He's
Leading
0
off
for
for St.
1
Louis.
thus far.
catcher,
And the pitch.
Nick Hundley.
And this one's hit on the ground, but foul. That misses wide. 1 ball and 1 strike. 1-1. Here it comes. In front of the changeup, and he can't keep it fair. 2 strikes on him now.
Well, now it's a 1-2 count. He's throwing the same pitch 3 times in a row. He got ahead with it. Now let's see if he puts him away with it.
In there, a base hit. Now at the plate, Tom Tommy Pham, 0 for 1 for him here in this one.
Tommy Pham.
Now a snap move over to first, and he'll get back in standing. First delivery to him on the way. Swing, and he pops him up over toward foul territory. And nope, this one falls, so he'll get another shot. Swing and a little blooper to center. Coming in is Jones. He's got it one away. And he will scurry back to first as he'll think twice about trying to move up. So stepping in, Shane Gamble.
Left fielder, Shane Gamble.
And this one's in the dirt. And no advance. It's ball one. The 1-0 delivery. Changeup stays outside, and he's behind 2-0. Here it comes, 2-0. Swing and a miss way behind the big fastball. From the belt, the pitch. 3-1 now.
Well, he falls behind 3-1 right now, but man, he is really throwing the ball well. He's been attacking them all game.
Called strike, and that'll run it full. He's ready. Now the payoff pitch. And he takes ball 4. So a good job out of the 9-hole in getting on base as we go back to the top of the order. Aledmus Diaz is the batter now as he looks at a ball of 1-0. That's wide, 2-0.
Well, I know the last thing he wants to do is load the bases right here. So the pressure is on right now to get back in the strike zone.
A high fastball is in there. Now a ball fouled down the right field line out of play, so that'll move the count to 2-2 now. Even at 2 balls and 2 strikes. Here's the pitch. And another foul ball. The 2-2 one more time. And a double steal try here. Pitch swung on and hit in the air. Abreu is over to his right as he puts this one away. 2 down. Here's Dexter Fowler now. And we'll see what he can do here with a pair of runners on base and 2 gone here in the 5th. Hey now. Fastball in there for a strike. 92 on the radar gun that time. Swing and a flare hit toward right. Scope ranging into shallow right, and that retires the side. Here's the center fielder now, Adam Jones. It's been an 0 for 2 effort for him to this point.
Number 10.
Into the windup and the pitch. And this one's not close. It's in the dirt for ball 1. Well, it's been a good outing so far, but he hasn't really racked up the strikeout totals that you might think, Dan.
Yeah, it amazes me how every game you pitch can be so different, Matt. Sometimes it feels like guys can't touch you and you're just punching everyone out. But other times you don't have your good stuff and you really rely on movement and location to get outs. That's been the case for him today, and it's really working.
Mark Trumbo stands in as he checks his swing here for strike 1. Alex Reyes comes in unexpectedly from the
Cardinals. Number 61. Alex Reyes.
Wind up and the 0-1. Ground ball sent back up the middle. Diaz picks it up in time to first, and there are 2 away. Ready once again. Justin Bour comes into this at bat 0 for 1 in the ball game. Swung on and missed. It's 0-1. Cardinals get the bullpen started here as a right-hander's up and warming. Swing and a miss, and he needs a little discipline here. 0-2. Well, as demonstrated there, that's a tough pitch to do anything with.
Yeah, good luck. But hey, a high fastball all of a sudden becomes really dangerous for a pitcher if it's not spotted above the zone. A little height difference makes all the difference.
Starts to go around, but the home plate umpire says he held up ball 2. Look out. Don't want to hit him there. It's full 3-2. Here's the pitch. Hit sharply on the ground. A dive, but he can't get a glove on it. It's through for a base hit. And it keeps the inning alive for Chris Davis up next. Here's Chris Davis now. He's 0 for 1 thus far.
Right fielder.
From the stretch, here's the pitch.
Davis.
And that's swung on and fouled straight back. He's ready. Here's the 0-1. Bat explodes as this has popped up. And he'll avoid the fragments. Here's Jed Jerko now. He'll have the opportunity to kick things off as we begin the home sixth. Swing and a ball hit high, but not very far out toward right center. Davis moves to his right and puts this one away in the alley for out number 1.
Now batting.
Ready for another shot now. Yonder Alonso. He started out the evening 0 for 2 so far. Sharp slider that time, just missed inside. The windup and the 1-0 pitch. 2-0. From the windup, the 2-0 pitch. Hit hard on the ground to second. A diving try, but he can't haul it in. It's through for a base hit. Stepping in and ready for another shot, Stephen Piscotty. 0 for 2 on his line thus far. In there, and it's 0-1. Ready with the 0-1 pitch. 1-1. This one's blooped out toward right center field. Here comes Davis, and he makes the catch for the second out. Here's Johnny Peralta now. He doubled earlier in the game, 1 for 2 to this point. Now a swing and a bouncing ball for the shortstop Hardy. He'll go to Scope at second for the force out. Here's Jonathan Scope now. 0 for 1 for him here in this one.
Second baseman, Jonathan Scope.
And this is fouled back and out of play. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. Swing and a miss out in front of a changeup.
Well, he's just 2 outs into his major league debut on the mound, and so far he doesn't seem nervous or like he's trying to do too much. That's easier said than done.
And the throw to first is in time, so the leadoff man is gone here to start inning number 7. Here's the shortstop now, J.J. Hardy. Third trip to the plate for him here tonight. 0 for 2 at this point. A fastball off the plate away. It's ball 1. Now here it comes. And this is sliced foul into the stands in right, out of play. Even at a ball and a strike. Here's the pitch. And this one's chopped foul right at home plate. Set to deal on a ball and 2 strikes. Chopped weakly to the left. On to first as the throw takes care of Hardy. 2 away. Riding in once again, Chris Johnson. 1 for 2 on his line so far in the game. And that's cut on and missed. 0-1.
He's going to need to shorten up and get that foot down a little bit earlier if he hopes to be catching up to that fastball.
Started to go around there, but he holds up ball 1. From the windup, the 1-1 pitch. And he just misses with a curveball. Into the windup. Here's the 2-1 pitch. Fly ball out to straightaway right. Piscotty is under it, and he makes the catch. Digging in and looking for more, Nick Hundley. He's 1 for 2 in the ball game. Line toward the alley in left center, and that's going to be a base hit, so the possible go-ahead run is on here to start the home half of the 7th. Digging in once again.
Up next for the Cardinals,
Michael Givens enters the ball game to replace the starter, and some may feel he was
for the Cardinals, number 30.
And now a right-hander up and throwing in the Baltimore bullpen. Oh, it's on the ground to second. Did he get his double play? Hardy for 1. On to first, and you can forget about the go-ahead run being on base. He's erased on the double play. Carlos Gonzalez. So they'll make a matchup move here and bring on a southpaw to face the left-handed hitter due up. Drops in a strike to start the at-bat. 0-1. He's ready for his first at-bat of this early season contest. As anticipated, here's a ground ball now to the right side. On to first, and this will remain a tie ball game as the inning is over. Here's the catcher, Wellington Castillo. A hit in 2 tries so far.
Catcher, Wellington Castillo.
Swing and a miss, 0-1. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. A wave and a miss, a tick behind a good fastball.
Don't speed up his bat here, Matt. 2 fastballs, he blew right by him. I would have to come right back with another fastball. Let's see what he does.
And he'll take the fastball here inside off the plate. It's 1-2. And did he hold up in time? A look down, and no, he went around. It's strike 3.
Now batting, left fielder, Nicky Abreu.
Line drive to center field. Fowler is there. 2 gone. Digging in to try it again. Adam Jones. He was a ground out victim last time up. Into the windup and the pitch. And he jumps at a changeup, a swing and a miss.
He's done a nice job of getting those 2 quick outs before the 2 hitters come to the plate right now, because he knows what's sitting down there down the order. So you stay aggressive against those little guys, try to get them out the way.
In under the hands with a fastball. It's 1-2.
0-2 pitch, not even close to the zone, and a fastball might be an indication that he's going to start using some of his secondary pitches.
And the throw to first will indeed get him. It's a strike. Digging in, Aledmus Diaz. He'll see what he can do leading off the home 8. Now a swing and a fly ball. Davis on the move, but no chance to run it down. It's a foul ball. Here comes the 0-1. Grounded, foul. The windup and the 0-2 pitch. And he struck him out. Now in the box, Dexter Fowler. He comes in 0 for 2 thus far.
Dexter Fowler.
Hard liner, but picked up on a hop. Throw in time at first for out number 2. Into the box now, Jed Jerko. He's hitless in 3 at-bats to this point. And this one's nowhere close as that bounces to the plate for ball 1. Now the pitch. And this is fouled back and out of play. Ready with the 1-1 pitch. Tries to change up on him there, but it's a ball. 2-1. Set to deliver on 2-1. Now the big overhand curveball makes him swing and miss.
That looked like he was cheating for that fastball inside right there. Early swing, got out.
A swing and a shot hit down the corner. And one is gone on a 2-strike count with 2 away in the inning.
Now batting, first baseman, Yonder.
A swinging bunt to the mound. And the throw to first is in time, but the damage has been done as the side is retired. Here's Mark Trumbo now. He'll be charged with trying to get on board leading off the 9th.
Mark Trumbo.
And we kick off the 9th inning with a swinging strike here. 0-1. The windup and the 0-1. The knee buckler, and he swings and misses at it.
That is a filthy combination. High 90s with the fastball, and then that nasty curveball. It's almost unhittable, almost unfair to the hitter.
So he racks up the swinging strikeout on the breaking ball. Mark Trumbo becomes the first out in the 9th inning. Off-speed pitch in the dirt as he takes it for a ball. This one's flared toward left center. Gonzalez moving to his left. 2 down. Here's Chris Davis now. He's 0 for 2 with a walk thus far.
Davis.
In there, 0-1.
Well, he's pitching really good in this game, and the fastball location has been the key. That pitch right there is indicative of the game. Down low, hits a spot. That's what he's been doing with the fastball basically the whole game.
Baltimore, good night. And guys, a very important outing turned in on the mound for the man you see right there. He was a big factor.